It's now 3 months since Venantian Hitimana received her prosthetic limb. She had her rear leg amputated earlier this year after she was severely maimed during the M23's seizure of Goma. She says she's now used to her new prostheses and it makes walking around, especially when running her vegetable business, much easier.
When my leg was amputated, I lost hope of ever walking again. I knew I had become disabled, useless, and that I'd never do anything by myself again. But the medical staff took me, cared for me, and then taught me how to walk with crutches. When I had mastered them, they trained me on how to use prosthetics. And today, when I arrived at the hospital, I had nothing, no food or money. They took everything from us during the war, but the hospital gave us everything. I don't even know how much money was spent on my care. I can't count or estimate it. And now I am active again. I work. I am a normal person with no problem, like everyone else.
27-year-old Violet Nyirarukundo is another amputee. Today, she's receiving physiotherapy sessions at the Shirika la Umoja Center in North Kivu province, the same one that helped Hitimana as she awaits her prosthetic leg. The orthopedic facility is supported by the International Committee of the Red Cross, and many limb loss survivors are brought here for exercises, examination, and limb measurement. Nyirarukundo was wounded during an altercation between militiamen and says she had no hope of ever walking again.
If it hadn't been for the Red Cross, I could have been dead by now, or in very poor health with a serious injury. My death could have left my children orphaned, but I'm happy they see me alive. I arrived in Goma with my baby, and we were treated well here at the center. In fact, I lack nothing.
The orthopedic center has a team of specialists who make the prosthetic limbs. While the center is a lifeline for amputees, medics say they face numerous challenges while trying to help people.
The Shirika la Umoja Center is the only facility with an orthopedic workshop that can offer quality prosthetics and orthotics despite the equipment and production being expensive. There aren't many centers, which is a problem, and the need is enormous. For instance, for a person who had an amputation 10 or 5 years back and has a prosthesis, it needs to be replaced every 2 to 3 years. For children, it's every 6 months because they're still growing. So that means the need increases each year and the hostilities are still ongoing. People are still getting injured. So we have the old ones to fit and we end up with new ones.
The prosthetic limbs are free, and in the past year, 722 people benefited. In the first quarter of this year alone, 326 people received the prosthetic devices. Many more are waiting in line as the applications are reviewed. Despite the challenging financial environment, the Shirika la Umoja Center provides an important need for the country, giving confidence to amputees and making them feel normal again. Caroline B., CGTN.